Hello everyone. Today I am back here with my monthly budget video. This one will be for the month of July, and I'm going to get right into it today because tomorrow is actually my upload day, so I need to film, edit, thumbnail, all of that today. So I'm just gonna get right into it with my spending. Let's see. So to start, I paid $9.35 for my mortgage. After the mortgage, I spent $3.19 on restaurants and dining. This is a little bit higher than I would like it to be, but I guess I just went out a little bit more often and got takeout. I really try not to do delivery anymore. I think it's a huge waste of money, so I just go out and get food, but I'm still spending a lot on that, so I need to cut that out. But yeah, that's definitely a lot higher than I would like it to be, but whatever. What can you do? Next is utilities, $298. And the reason that this one was so high was because I had to pay the water bill this month. That happens quarterly, so every 3 months, and that was about $130. Everything else was pretty much normal. My electric was a little bit higher, maybe between $10 and $20 higher than usual because we have the AC running. So yeah, I thought it would cost more than it did, so I'm happy with that. Travel, I spent 122, so I didn't go anywhere in July, but I did pay for the daily rate at work. Every time I went into the office, it's $8 a day. Now that it's August, I won't have to do that since I'm paying a monthly parking fee at a different garage. And that's about, I think that's $97, but that's pre-tax money, so that's going to come right out of my paycheck. So that's fine. And then the other part of travel was I think I filled up my gas once and I got 2 Ubers during the month. Okay, so next is groceries. I spent $2.40 on groceries, which is a bit more than I normally spend. The reason for that is that I had a few people over for the 4th of July. I had a party at my house, so I had to go grocery shopping an extra time and buy all the stuff for that, which was like $100, I think. So then other than that, like 140 for groceries is pretty average for me. So that's totally fine. General merchandise, I spent 200. I actually started a gym membership, so I had to pay $40 up front for that, and then monthly it's $21. So I did a 1 year commitment since last time I went to the doctor, they told me that I need to start exercising because it's causing my oversleeping and just feeling tired all the time sort of thing. Also, I get lower back pain sometimes if I'm walking too long. And it's just like, I just need to get it together. So I started going to the gym. It's great. I feel much better now that I do that. So that's part of the general merchandise. And then the other thing is I bought AirPods finally. I had them, let's see, like a year and a half ago, but then I got them stolen at the airport when I put them on the bin for TSA. They were in the bin, and then once I took everything out, it wasn't in there. So someone stole them. I was upset about it, but I finally decided to replace them. And I bought them refurbished too, so they were $100 instead of $150, so not too bad. I also bought a Roku for my TV since my TV has been really kind of crappy lately. It doesn't connect to any of my like Netflix or anything like that. It just has a bunch of issues. So we were considering buying a new TV, but I think the picture is totally fine on the TV, so I decided we're going to try just to do a Roku first because I'd really rather not have to buy a new TV. And so far it seems to be doing the trick. So fingers crossed that this is the permanent fix and that we will not need a new TV. And then the last thing for general merchandise, I went to Michael's and spent about $20 on stuff to make a rug. I'll show you guys in a vlog or in another video, but I made my boyfriend a little like rug. It's maybe the size for his birthday, and I did the punch needling myself with a bunch of yarn. It was actually really fun, and I want to make another one, but I can't decide what pattern or type of rug to make. But yeah, I'll definitely show you guys. It's super fun, and it's like a nice, inexpensive hobby as well, I think. Next is home improvement. I spent $255. I feel like it's been a while since I bought something in that category, since I've just been really lazy about doing stuff in the house. But I finally got kitchen floors. If you watch my vlogs, you know that I did purchase kitchen floors in the past, like a few months ago, but then I needed a couple more boxes to finish, and they just decided to discontinue it. So I had to return all of those floors and then wait for something else to come in that I liked. So I finally just went to Lowe's, ordered some floors. That's how much they were, and I will show you that in a vlog. It looks way better, and I prefer the floor that I got this time to the other kind, and also this one was a lot cheaper. So I feel like $255 to do an entire kitchen floor is not too bad. Next is subscriptions. $6 for my Ring subscription on my iCloud. Health and medical is $63. Car payment $234. And pet care is $70. So for pet care, I just took Akira to the vet once to get like her second set of shots, and then also I just bought some like little treats and stuff for her too. So yeah, that's about everything for the spending. In total, my expenses were $2,742, a lot higher than I'd like it to be, but yeah, I think it's the biggest category other than mortgage was restaurants. So I really need to slow my roll on the restaurants, make food at home more. Yeah, so that's my goal for August. And then to go to income, I had $2,519 from my salary. That's just a typical what I make, nothing extra. Rental income is $1,000. Rewards, 77. So I got some rewards from my credit cards that I usually just redeem them onto my statements. Before I would use them for travel, but lately I've just been doing cash back because it's a little bit easier. And then lastly, for Doordash, if you all saw my last video, it was on how I started Doordash and how much I made and all of that within like a 2-day period. So that came in, and that was $368, which is super good, I think. So yeah, the total for my income was $3,964. So that means that I ended up with a difference of 1,022. So that is, I don't know. I feel like I have been having a little bit of a lifestyle creep. If you don't know what that is, it's where, so what you used to think were luxuries, you now consider essentials and necessities. So you just slowly increase your lifestyle where you spend more money on frivolous things and stuff like that just because you're earning more. And I really preach not doing that as much as possible, or at least catching yourself when that happens, because just because you're making more money doesn't mean you should be spending more necessarily. I think it means you should be investing more, saving more, and living well or well under your means. Yeah. So I think that's super important. Lately, in the past few months, I've noticed that I've been spending a lot more than usual. So I really need to just check myself for August and make sure that this doesn't happen. It's going to be tough since I'm going to Vegas in 2 weeks. So, like for an entire week. So I'll probably be spending quite a bit just because it's a vacation and I haven't been on vacation in quite a while. But I'm going to really try and not spend too much, or try and still keep my habits that I have when I'm at home. And then going forward, I will try to eat out less, spend less on groceries, not buy like things that aren't really necessary. Like I kept trying to tell myself that I needed a new camera, but I really don't. It sure would be nice to have, and I thought since I hit 1,000 subs that I could buy myself this, but I really shouldn't be doing that, so I'm going to hold off on that at least and just try and really consider where my money's going. So that's why I do these videos. I hope that you enjoy it as well, because it definitely does help me, and that's my biggest reason for doing it. And I highly recommend that everyone goes through a budget like this, sees how much they spend, how much they earn, and sees where they can cut down to save more, invest more, and all of that. But with that said, I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys.